I just got to my destination, but today I've been doing a whole bunch of travel for work. So I flew out of San Francisco International Airport, um, and I've got TSA pre, and usually that gets you through the line. This is the first time that I've traveled with ham radio gear where they actually had issue with my radio. In the past, I've had issue with POTA 20 pole that I had in my bag due to the carbon fiber. They thought it was actually a expanding police baton, but after inspection they let it through. But usually they just run the radios right through. This time was a little bit different, so I'm going to show you what they're looking at. So I've got this Apache 3800 case that I travel with. I took this carry-on, so I just used a little guy there to keep it closed. And so got a bunch of stuff. So in here I've got a bunch of digi-rig and power stuff, antenna stuff for the Elecraft AX2, some coax and adapters, and then a whole bunch of stuff, and then also a G90 in there, as well as a battery charger and power cables and whatnot. They didn't have issues with any of that stuff. It was this guy, the battery. So I could actually see the image on the x-ray machine when they scanned it, and this was actually outlined in the scan. So what was very helpful is the fact that this Denko battery has all the information directly on it. And so the TSA staffer basically did some inspection, and they had issue with it, brought over a supervisor. They looked directly at this and had no issues. The 71 watt hours basically showed it was under the limit. They were super happy with that, and then they packed it up and sent me on my way after doing the swab tests for I assume explosives and all that kind of good stuff. But anyways, so these Denko batteries are great. This is from, I think, 2 years ago at Pacificon. They were just giving out some kits and selling them. Anyways, but when you are taking stuff on the plane, just make sure that you've got the proper labels, especially if you have homemade battery packs. Make them look professional. Don't just wrap them up with duct tape and make them look like an explosive device. And you know, frankly, the issues that they have with the batteries, the amount of electrical potential that is enclosed in these, you know, it is something that's really important to have it done right so it doesn't short out. One of the other things that actually I do carry with me, though, when I travel, is I keep a copy of my just a little folder with a copy of my license as well, so that if they, you know, ask about what's the reason for me having this and all that, I can show them the FCC license. Not that it gives me any authority or anything like that, but it allows them to understand that this is mine and that it is something that's, well, pseudo-official. Anyways, had no other problems. This is Aaron, N6ACA 73. Thanks for watching.